So I've been in remote sales now for the last 3 years, closed deals for well over $2 million and made multiple six figures in personal take-home income while traveling the world. And in this video, I want to give you the top 3 things that I wish that I knew before I started remote sales. And if I would have known these things, my journey to get to where I am today would have been so much faster, and I would have avoided a lot of pain, trial, error, and mistakes and pitfalls. So I'm going to give you these 3 things right now in this video so you can avoid making the same mistakes, get to whatever goals that you have in remote high ticket sales way faster. So let's get into it straight away. And the funny thing here is watch all the way to the end, because the last point I'm going to share with you, step number 3 or lesson number 3, is probably not going to be what you expect me to share in this video. So watch all the way through, make sure you don't miss out on that, because it's really important. But the first thing I want you to understand here is that most people look at remote sales and like what actually matters in this industry the wrong way. Most people think about, okay, I need to become the best possible salesperson in order for me to get to 10, 20K per month in remote sales. And like, while that's true to a certain extent, obviously like you have to be good at sales to actually get to a high level of income in the space. There's one thing that matters way more than your skill set, and that is the boat that you're in. You might have heard like the quote by I think it's Warren Buffett, where he says that it's not about how hard you row, it's about what boat you're in. And that applies a lot in remote sales. Because I've seen this time and time again. I see people that are not actually that talented, people that don't actually have a high level of skill set, are making like 10, 20, 30, even 40K per month. Just because of the fact that they are in a better boat, they're in a faster going vehicle basically, than some other people. And the most frustrating position that you can end up in, and I see a lot of people make this mistake, is where you get to a really high level of skill set, but you're not in the best possible boat, aka the best possible business that you're working for. And because of that, you're making like 2 to 5K per month. I've been there, I see a lot of people end up there. And the way to avoid that is to shift in your focus from, okay, I need to become the best possible salesperson, and shifting your focus more towards, okay, how can I find the best possible vehicle to get into? And yes, that involves getting good at sales and getting confident, but it does not mean that you have to become 10 out of 10 confident. It's more important about having the right connections, knowing how to reach out the right way, knowing how to actually get in contact with the right type of businesses, being in the right networks, things like that. And that's what I help people with inside of my one-on-one coaching in my inner circle. So if you want help with that, you can apply down below. But anyways, that's the first thing, You need to get into the best possible opportunities to actually leverage the skills that you have in the best way possible and make the most amount of money from it. The second thing, I've written down here, is that there are no shortcuts. And this is one of the most like frustrating things for a lot of people to like understand and like get their head around, is the fact that getting into remote sales, you have your outreach, getting in contact with businesses. You have your reps, like actually doing calls, actually taking calls and like getting confident on the phone and things like that. And a lot of people, they just look for shortcuts, like what's the best like outreach strategy, or how can I track my outreaches, or how can I like just not do any outreach and have like a VA do it for me, or I've seen like all these stupid things, how can I just learn so much sales that I don't actually have to take any sales calls to get good at it? How can I get confident quickly without taking hundreds of calls? And the truth is that all the results that you're looking for, all of like the money that you're making, all those things, it's all on the other side of you just doing the work that you're trying to avoid right now. And this is, I guess, the sad truth from like myself having done this now, and also having helped multiple other guys get into remote sales. It's like you just need to do the work. You just need to go out there and find the people to reach out to. You just need to like do your personalized outreach, actually read about these people that you're reaching out to, find personal info about the business owners to actually reach out and make your outreach stand out in their inbox. You just need to like go the extra mile and do the work that most people aren't willing to do. Because the reason why most people never succeed in remote sales, the reason why most people never succeed in general in life, is because they're not willing to go that extra step. So it's up to you, like, are you willing to go that extra step and do the extra work that it takes? Take the extra calls, take the extra reps, do the extra outreach, take the extra step of like reaching out and figuring out a bit more about the business before talking to them, or not? Because that is what's going to determine if you win big in this industry or not. You just need to show up, keep doing the work, and commit to the inputs of just like showing up, and understand that there's a game of uncertainty to be played here. You're not gonna know, okay, it's not like you're gonna do 100 outreaches or 100 emails or 100 sales calls and then be the best of the best. It can be a matter of you doing 10 calls and then being confident, or maybe you have to do like 1,000 calls. It's gonna depend. But the key here in the second point I'm going to share with you is like you need to just commit to the inputs and just do the boring work, just do the stuff that no one else is willing to do, and you're guaranteed to win. That's how simple it is. It's simple, but it's not easy. But understanding that is super, super key. And now on to the last point, the thing that I shared with you in the beginning of this video that's going to be kind of weird. You might not expect me to even like share this in the video. I share with you number one, that it comes down to being in a good offer, being in a good vehicle. Number two, that there's no shortcuts. You need to just do the work in front of you. And the third thing is just scrap everything that you've ever heard about sales when you're on your calls. Stop being a salesperson in a sales process when you're on a call with someone and start being a real human being. Forget about the scripts, forget about the tactics, forget about the objection handles and the tonality stuff. The more you can just detach yourself from all those little things and just be a real human being, connecting with another human being on a call, the more money you will make, I promise you. And this is one of like the hard learned lessons that I had to really go through a lot of pain, trial, and error to actually figure it out, because I used to, for the longest amount of time, be very like robotic on my calls. You know, I would be like the robot on a call that would just follow the script, say things at the perfect pace and the perfect cadence with perfect tonality, but I wasn't a human, you know? I couldn't connect with people on a deeper level. What I noticed with time is that when I started kind of practicing and like being more just real, being just like a normal human being, just like relaxed, having fun on my calls and things like that, I connected so much deeper with people, and I made a lot more money, I closed a lot more deals as a result of that as well. So I want you to take it away from this video is like understand that in the beginning, yeah, you'll have to learn sales, you'll have to learn the scripts, the principles and things like that. But the way to get to really, really high levels in sales and in closing is you just need to be a real freaking human being and just be authentic, have fun and connect with people. That energy is going to come across. People can feel when you're a sales person. And the biggest thing is like in 2025, 2024 and moving forward is that people hate salespeople, you know? People don't want to hop on a call with someone and feel like they're getting sold to. So the less of a salesperson you can kind of come across as and just be like a real normal human being, the more money you are making, 100%. Because you don't want to seem like this sleazy salesperson that's just like here on the call to just like make money and like make a commission. If you can instead just be a normal human being, just have fun with people on the calls, just connect with them, people are gonna buy more from that, even if you don't have all the sales tactics in place, I promise you. Because people hate being sold to. But if you just, a person on the call is there to like help someone solve their problems, which at the end of the day, that's what sales is all about, is understanding someone's problem and giving them the solution. If you just follow that core sales principle, understand the problem, give them the solution, having fun while doing so, just being a normal human being, I promise you will make so much more money, and this worked extremely well for me when it comes to succeeding in sales. So that's the 3 things I want to share with you in this video, and that's how you crush it in sales, and that's the biggest mistakes to avoid and the biggest things to focus on to win in this space. Find the best possible offers. Offer is more important than skill set to succeed in this space. Number 2, no shortcuts, just do the hard work that's in front of you. And then the third thing, and probably the most important thing to get to the really high level commissions, is have fun on your calls. If you found this valuable and if you want like help from me one-on-one to actually like learn sales at a high level, get connected with really good offers and get one-on-one coaching from me in my inner circle, you can click the link down below and apply. It's pretty like limited spot inside there right now. I can't work with too many guys at the same time. I have a lot of people join recently as well. So you can apply, we can book a call, we can see if you're a good fit, see if it actually makes sense for us to work together. Only do that though if you're actually serious about working hard and actually getting to the 5-10K per month in remote sales. So if you're serious about that, if you want my help, click the link and I'm happy to chat with you. If you have any questions, DM me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys tomorrow as always in the next video. Ciao.